Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Virgos out there. This is a love coming spread for all of my Virgos out there from the week of December 22nd into the 28th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and 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 Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Virgos during the week of December 22nd into the 28th. All right, here we go. That feels good. All right. Ooh. Shit. Okay. Well. Interesting. So, we're looking for somebody that's looking for a long-term solid commitment. Okay? Long-term solid commitment. Possible, a long-term solid commitment, a very solid family situation. However, we got the Devil card here, okay? So, this is an individual that wants a long-term committed relationship, but has either some kind of opioid issue, alcohol issue, or just as an overall toxic individual, okay? I'm leaning more towards the opioid alcoholistic situation, okay? It's kind of really beaming off these cards to me. That's what the issue is. Again, this person wants a long-term solid committed relationship, but they do have these issues they're dealing with. In addition, you met this person at work or a work type situation. All right. So that's what's going on there with them. Either you met them from someone at the place where you work, you met them in a work type of situation, or you met them in a situation where there was some kind of project in which there was some type of, like, let's just say if you met them in school, some kind of project that you guys had to do together and work together. Okay, so you get where I'm going, the work theme with this. So you're basically you're working or interacting with this individual in some type of way in a work type situation to get things done. So that's where you've met this individual at. But there does appear to be a very severe situation that they're currently dealing with. In addition here, we also have a fire sign individual, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy here. It has the ability to really draw things to them, okay? Now, this individual is looking for an equal give and take here. There's definitely a sense of moderation, okay? They're looking to have an equal give and take with you, so they want something balanced with you, okay? So they want a very balanced relationship. Now, they're juggle multiple things at one time, so they do have a good work-life balance thing going on here. And finally, we have an earth sign individual here. A Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, okay? This individual has a very nurturing energy, okay? Very down-earth, very grounded when it comes in terms of finances here. And being with this individual, wish fulfillment. You know, to them, being with you will fulfill their wishes. So they're really into you. So let's recap real quick. There is a situation, someone pursuing you. This is a fire sign. There's this individual here that is looking for a long-term committed relationship here, but they're dealing with some type of opioid situation here, okay, or some kind of alcoholistic situation. But I feel like it's more or less like an opioid situation. And this is, like I said, it's someone that you work with, okay, someone that you work with or you met in a work type situation. There's a fire sign individual here looking for an equal give and take. And they're doing their best to kind of walk and chew gum at the same time here, okay? But it looks like they're looking for more of a very balanced, more balanced relationship. And finally, we have somebody that is an earth sign individual, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that you being with them will fulfill their wishes, okay? So that's pretty straightforward stuff there. With that being said, let's see what type of strengths are you going to be working with? What kind of strengths are you going to be working with? What kind of strengths are you going to be working with? What kind of strengths are you going to be working with during the week of December 22nd to 28th? What kind of strengths are you going to be working with here? Okay, here we go. Okay. So, right off the bat, we have the Five of Wands here. Okay? Again, these are all your strengths. You're not afraid or non-agreeable to mixing it up, arguing your point. When it comes to really having a solid relationship with someone. So in other words, if someone was to try to come in and disrupt your relationship, you go at them. You give them the business. You would definitely argue and defend your spot and defend your relationship. So you're very defensive of your relationships. That's number one. Number two, here we have the Chariot, which means that, in cases where you have to, you're not afraid to insert yourself, take control of the situation, and pull things in the direction that you need them to go into. Okay? Also, you're working on your pentacles. Okay? You're working on getting yourself financially stable and financially independent. Okay? And that's the key here. You're financially, again, these are your strengths. You're working on your pentacles. Again, you're financially independent. You can take care of yourself. You don't need anybody to pay your bills. All your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. You're an independent individual. Okay? So you can rely on yourself, in other words. Now, again, with that being said, as I said before, like I pretty much stated before, the Five of Wands, you're not afraid to, give somebody the business if they try to come in and disrupt your relationship. That is further clarified with this here, Five of Swords. Again, you will fight to defend your relationship. And the reason you did that is because you have been in a third-party situation before, involved in a third-party situation before where you were heartbroken, okay? Well, with that being said, you're looking for somebody that, again, when it comes to making, you're looking for somebody that's, you're very grounded. You're very grounded, okay? You're very grounded when it comes to making smart decisions pertaining to pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, independently, have your own independence as far as your finances go. That's because you make good grounded decisions when it comes to your money, okay? And finally, rounding this out here, we got an X here. And so here's the deal. Depending on why the relationship ended, dealing with an X is not necessarily your first choice, but really depending on how the relationship ended, would really depend on if you kind of would go there again. But that's not out of the realm of possibility, okay? So these are all your strengths. So with that being said, let's see what type of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation. What type of things from the past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What type of things from the past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? So, we got the Ace of Swords, okay? Before, in the past, you were probably confused about different things that you really wanted in a relationship, okay? Not so much anymore. You have complete mental clarity, okay? No mental blockages here. You are very clear about what you're looking for, what type of relationship you're looking for, what type of person that you're looking for. So you're really clear about all of the boxes that need to be checked when it comes to in pursuing of a relationship. Okay, you're very clear about what you're looking for. Okay, in the past you were not, as all of us were. In addition, we have the Eight of Wands here. Okay, so you're not afraid before, as you would wait for people to come to you. For people that you're interested in, you're like, whatever. You're not afraid to communicate with them. You're not afraid to be the initiator of the communication. Okay? And so, whereas though before, you were like, I'm not pretty much, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna let it come to me. Now you're like, nah, you know what? Hey, if I'm really interested in something, I'm gonna shoot my shot, see what happens. And so you're willing to do that. You're willing to be the initiator of the communication. Okay? Finally, you're looking for more. Ten of Pentacles. You're looking for more than just, you know, we're together, we're compatible, that's cool. You're looking for something more long-term. Long-term in the sense of creating some sort of legacy. Okay? Like when you're having children. You know, that's why you're willing to fight for a relationship. That Five of Wands energy, Five of Swords, you know, say fight or walk away. That's why you're kind of invested in whatever relationship you get involved with, because you're looking to, you know, create some type of legacy here, create some type of wealth, of mindset to pass on to your children. So that's something that's very important to you and you're willing to fight for. And so that's why, like I said before, you know, some people say, hey, if there's somebody tries to come in between my relationship, hey, whatever, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Some people that really form really tight bonds with people and really taking the time to invest in a relationship to form bonds of trust, really form a companionship with somebody, not just on a physical basis, but on an emotional basis. And then you get some buster trying to come in there and going to interfere with that. I mean, you be like, you know, get out of here. You feel me? I put too much time into this shit to have some buster come in here and mess it up. So again, there's that, you know. So there's that situation. Sorry for that little bit of a rant there. So with that being said, let's see what additional information the Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down here. What additional information the Spirit have for us before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit have before I shut this thing down? Ooh. One popped out. We're going to take that. You know how it works. Okay, so straight up, expectations. Expectations. Okay? Nothing wrong with having your expectations high. In other words, don't settle. Do not settle. Have your expectations high. Okay? That's what Spirit's trying to say. Keep your expectations high. In addition, you are ready, but you are waiting. Okay? You're ready, but you're waiting. You're waiting for that perfect fit, or as close to perfect fit as you can get. You know, to really make things as easy as possible with continuing to move forward. And finally, there's a little bit of a warning here. Friction. And I'm of the mindset that this is pertaining to this individual with the devil sign here. Because there's like a bit of an addiction issue and things of that nature. Be a little wary of that, okay? Be aware of that, okay? Because, you know, some type of friction here. When you're dealing with someone with those type of issues, you know, not necessarily saying it's their fault. Addiction, you know, happens to a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons, okay? But you do need to be aware of that, because especially since I'm seeing and feeling here that this is happening at a place where you work, okay? Or it could be like in a school setting or something like that, you know, where you work at projects together and things like that. That can affect your lifestyle a little bit as far as money goes, as far as advances in jobs go, as far as grades go in school. If you're with someone that's kind of like, you know, having some issues and you're spending a lot of time trying to help this individual, you're taking time away from things you could be doing for yourself because you're really feeling this individual and you want to help them. Naturally, we are empathetic and sympathetic as human beings towards helping others. But sometimes you can end up hurting yourself in the process too. And I'm just saying, just be careful, all right? Don't, you know, I'm not necessarily saying the person is not any good, Okay, so you just cut them off and forget about them. But make sure that you got your ends covered first, that you take care of you first and foremost, and then whatever you got left over, you can go kind of and try to get this person on the straight and narrow, help that individual. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. Hey, listen, if you guys haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. This is a general love reading. If this does not resonate with you, hey, that is fine. Please feel free to get your own personal reading. I'll leave the link below. If it did resonate with you, hey, that's even better, and you want to know a little bit more, click the link below and so you can schedule your personal reading. And also, finally here, guys, please, 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 you know, take it easy. Be safe for the holidays. Sometimes things get a little crazy. There's a special alignment coming up on the 25th of December. It's going to be kind of, from what I understand, it's going to be kind of crazy. So, you know, especially with family things and stuff like that, if you're easily annoyed, you're going to really be annoyed. So just try to keep things balanced, keep things grounded. I want you guys to be safe, okay? And so that's why I keep the right temperament, keep yourself balanced, you know? So, again, be careful, be safe. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time, okay? All right, bye-bye.